All the greenwash, guesswork, all that sustainable stonewall suspicion. It holds back progress, ignores waste, distracts ethical effort, destroys best intentions, blocks efficiency plans. But what does all this really mean in practice? Well, what I mean is that your best intentions, your ethical decisions, your commercial choices, they can be very, very easily misunderstood. And that can really mess up your plans. So here's something that's really important to know. All these Be Planet friendly agendas that are thrown around out there, they can end up confusing, forcing change to any best made plans, and it can be damaging to your reputation. And if you want to avoid this, it's critical that you have a very clever way to adapt, a clever approach that will help you, your teams and supply chains to manage any kind of agenda and expectation up front. And that means it becomes much easier to stay subjective, to maintain a personal touch. Here's a quick look at where things can go wrong when you don't have a sustainable way to adapt.
10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs.
Now, potentially, you have to deal with a lot more information about climate change, global warming, being socially responsible, and this could be causing you to rethink some of your plans because although you've been turning green for years now, you've still got some of these annoying brown bits around the edges, which makes no sense because you're genuinely a sustainable business, giving back to the environment, ethical, giving to communities. But maybe the real problem with that is you haven't quite found a way to stay green that not only works for the planet but that really works for you as well, because the truth is this business of staying green, being socially responsible, takes a lot more effort than you ever envisage, a lot more time than you ever planned for, and a lot more money than you ever count on. So you end up building these invisible barriers ahead of time. You have a lot more obstacles much further down the road. This paradox with teams running around in circles, steering you away from sustainable success towards unsustainable unknowns full of uncertainty. So if you think there's a real risk that your teams may get caught out by some of the challenges in this post, there's already a good answer for this. You must build. You've got to build awareness that greenwash, guesswork, stonewall suspicion can lurk around every corner, ready to pounce to upset the apple cart. Meaning, you could wrongly be seen and labelled as being incongruent and disrespectful with your community about society-friendly agendas, climate and planet-friendly initiatives. But all this can be avoided when you have one straightforward approach for any buy-in decision process, an approach that you can scale, teams can own, and everyone can stick to. An approach that will ensure that teams never need to feel misdirected or overwhelmed by every ethical expectation that's out there. They don't need to end up getting bamboozled by all the climate change chat and Be Planet friendly agendas. Such an approach will make sure that you can keep your procurement in flow. And this will provide the type of advanced support everyone needs when ideas, goals and plans are being progressed. So make sure that your teams keep procurement in flow. Now, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about procurement and keeping procurement in flow and tactual adroit buy-in in future posts. But for now, don't forget, give a thumbs up or subscribe to receive early notice of my future posts, because you are the champions of commerce, and this year it is our mission to help even more business benefit from even more positive procurement and buy-in strategy.